Fancy dinner tonight? Or I'll stick to the mineral water.
Sounds good. Just be here on time.
What are we doing tonight?
Nothing.
Say it again.
Nothing.
Oh, music to my ears. I don't know whether it was work-related or whether he got into a fight, but he's lost a lot of blood.
I'll come with you.
You free?
Mm-hmm. Just knocked off.
Great, let's go. So Guy's missing too, huh? So is Melanie.
Melanie's missing.
Yeah, she was supposed to be home hours ago.
Oh, maybe she's...
Maybe they think we're incapable of adding 1 + 1.
No one's going anywhere.
Come on, mate. You're not my mate. Why'd you call me?
We're not going anywhere, you got it?
You heard what I said. You're not welcome. Get out.
Steve, we don't need all this.
Keep out of it, Sam.
Come on, Steve, let's talk.
There's nothing to talk about.
Well, at least you can give me a chance to explain. That's not too much to ask, is it? Come on, it's been a long time.
Too late. You can talk your way around anyone. Not me. Not this time.
All right. Goodbye. Thanks, Sam.
What the hell was all that about?
Nothing.
You got a letter from a guy called Declan, eh? Ages ago.
I don't want anything to do with him. And I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Steve, I'm sorry. You seemed an okay guy. How come you treating him like a monster?
Because that's what he is, Sam. I should know. He's my father.
Oh, okay, Mother, thanks. Oh, by the way, his dad's... Okay. Well, if Guy does turn up, tell him to give me a ring, will you? Yeah, thanks. Bye. Now, she seems to think that Guy has gone out for the night.
Oh, he was supposed to be, with me.
Guy and Melanie, both AWOL. I bet they're together somewhere.
Why on earth would they be? Oh, that's ridiculous.
Oh, you know, Guy, life is one big competition for him, especially with me. It'd be just his style to worm his way into Melanie's life the minute she arrives.
Isn't that a little unjust? From what I've seen, he's really fond of both of you. Well, are you going to hog that bottle or what?
Oh, sorry. I tell you, he gets a big kick out of butting in on my relationships. First Alison, now Melanie.
It's just his nature. He gets on well with people.
Yeah, too well. He's a manipulator.
He's friendly, that's all. That's why he's a good social worker.
Oh, stick up for him, why don't you? Anyone think you're in love or something. I know my brother backwards. He's up to no good.
Oh, rubbish. I'm sure he's got a perfectly good excuse.
We've got to get you into that clinic, Hugh. You've lost a lot of blood.
Doesn't matter. What difference does it make now? I've blown it. Lost my job. It's the same as last time.
Okay, we can sort something out. Your boss is right here. We can talk it through.
I forget it. The jerk's already fired me for an accident that wasn't even my fault.
What do you reckon? You're going to reconsider maybe give Hugh his job back?
I'm willing to talk about it.
On neutral ground, right? And with a mediator if necessary.
You're all right. Let's just get out of here.
Hugh,
If I'm going to talk to him, you're going to have to be there.
no probs. I'll make sure you get a fair hearing.
All right. I suppose I've got nothing to lose.
Better thaw her out then.
What, you didn't know he was in town? Your own father?
Why should I? Haven't seen him in years.
Why does he call himself Declan Kennedy?
Because that's his name.
Yeah, but yours is Mills. What, he's not your real father?
Worst luck he is, I changed my name to Mum's.
Oh, what? I can't understand how you could do that.
Steve, whatever happened between you two must have been years ago. I mean, can't you get together and sort it all out?
No.
You have to. He's your father, man. He gave you life. It's his blood which flows in your veins. What's he done for you to treat him like this?
Leave it alone, okay? I don't have to explain to you. I don't have to explain to anyone, all right?
I don't know why you've got so much faith in him. He's just stood you up. And not for the first time.
Oh, I'm sure there's a good reason.
And you got it real bad, Meredith. He's not worth it.
Oh, I think he is.
You really are in love, aren't you?
I've never had a relationship like the one I've got with Guy. It feels different. It's gonna work. I'm gonna make it work. What about you and Melanie? Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, fine.
I'm just fine.
Look, I am tired of this hanging around. Why don't we go out and have a drink?
We've got a drink.
Well, lots of drinks then.
No, not for me. I've got an early start. Thanks for the wine.
Yeah.
Oh, see you tomorrow.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Chris Warner.
Chris, I'm at the clinic.
What?
We had a call out. I couldn't get in touch. I'll tell you about it later.
I've been worried.
Oh, sorry, darling.
Do you want me to text you around?
Please. I'll see you soon.
What's that thing for?
Well, your boss thinks security needs tightening up, so I talked him into installing these little beauties.
Charming.
State of the art, that is. Good night.
No.
How was your day?
Oh, better in the end. Thanks for bringing me the Thames.
The ads for permanent staff are going in, you'll be pleased to hear.
Miracles will never cease.
Quite. Could be a good time to go for your promotion. Might have to hassle Michael, of course.
Be careful what you're saying. Never know who's listening. Big Brother's watching us.
More like Big Sister. It's Jenny, the one that's so keen on security.
Oh, Marge is the one I'm worried about. She's got total surveillance now.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Instant gossip at the flick of a switch.
No, she wouldn't, would she?
She better not.
So does that come under ACC?
I suppose so.
Well, thanks for your help, especially with the cops.
It's fine. Look, your boss isn't going to press charges. That's a good start. All we have to do now is set up a meeting with him when you're feeling okay, right?
How are we going to stand much of a chance?
Well, you want your job back, don't you?
Of course.
Good, then we're going to go for it. Look, it's wrongful dismissal, and the safety standards obviously aren't up to standard.
Well, thanks. I better be off. I'll see you around. See you, Melanie.
Bye, Hugh. Take care of yourself. Say hello to Dion for me.
Oh, God, what a night.
Oh, you were great.
You're pretty all right yourself.
Oh, what a pretty sight. I've been worried sick. Where the hell have you been?
Howard's been locked in a freezing unit with a depressive and urgent need of medical attention sound. Would you rather I made up something juicier?
Well, you look pretty warm and cozy.
Look, just get off it, Chris.
Let's go. All I want is a hot bath and sleep.
Why don't you just move in?
Oh, Stuart, you're still here. You've been working all night.
Yeah, thanks for the space. It was great.
You must be dead on your feet. Why don't you have some breakfast before you go?
No, it's okay.
Hey, Nick, get Stuart some coffee, will you?
He knows where it is.
Hi.
Morning, Jen. Nick, Stuart, beautiful day out there. Crisp, fresh.
Pity you're going to ruin it for everyone else by showing your chest.
What is wrong with you this morning, Nick?
What's wrong with me? Why don't you worry about yourself? I mean, jogging's sick enough as it is, but at your age, and with geriatric Ben Johnson here, man, I hope too many cars don't run off the road in disgust.
Thank you for that, Nick. Right, come on, let's go. You all set?
Yes, the only problem is how do I get my clothes to work? I mean, the tracksuit doesn't really go with the image.
I've got a spare suit at work.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, no, I'll drive them over if you like.
Wonderful. Thank you, Stuart.
What did you think we were doing, for heaven's sake? Rushing around, looking for somewhere to have a quick...
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't trust Guy. Look, I missed you. We spent all those months apart, and now that you're here, I want to spend all the time I can with you.
Then why be so tough on yourself?
The bathroom's free.
Tap.
How was your evening? More successful than mine, I hope.
Successful isn't the word I would use. I was dumped.
What?
Yep. The whole routine. Wine and food to soften me up, then that classic line. I really, really like you. Followed closely by, we can still be friends. No, ma. She paid for dinner. I can't argue with that.
Felicity didn't happen to mention why she dumped you, did she?
Yep, Felicity's found someone better. Much better by the sound of it.
Oh, that's tough.
Well, I'll survive. She was a nice girl, but we weren't soulmates, you know. Good luck to the next bloke, whoever he may be.
Good morning, Madge.
Hey, look at this. You can see everything now. No secrets.
Amazing. Morning.
Swipe.
What?
I beg your pardon. Swipe your ID cards.
Technology.
Hey, Stevie. Declan will be at the gym now. Why don't you pop over and see him?
Yeah, good idea.
Look, just give it a rest, you guys, okay? You're coming on like a family counselling squad in full cry.
Don't forget to clock in. You have to swipe your ID card through the machine before you start work.
If I had an ID card, but you may remember I was too busy to have my photograph taken.
Yes, but security says we're not
Would
supposed
you rather I took the day off instead?
Hey, look at this.
It was cold enough to freeze the nuts off a brass monkey.
I think I get the picture. Would you prefer a warm bed?
Mm.
Oh, that's enough of that.
Oh, Madge, we're just getting to the good bits.
Sorted, I call it.
Hey, shouldn't we take the stairs?
Go for it. I'll race you to the top.
You're wrong.
Weren't they supposed to swipe the ID cards?
I don't know what they're supposed to be doing, arriving at work like that, dressed like that. Honestly, I don't know where the place is coming to.
I've got an appointment with Chris Warner. Oh, Alison, could you take...
Yeah, sure.
Stuart, you all right? I didn't hear you come in last night.
I was painting.
Where?
At Ginny's.
What on earth were you doing?
Hello, Chris.
Felicity, what brings you here?
Do you need a hand here?
No, thanks.
So, did your lady turn up eventually?
Yeah, she was held up at work.
As they say.
In this case, she was.
It's just that if things weren't everything you'd hope they might be, I'm free now. One and I are no longer an item.
Yes, so I heard, but that doesn't mean you and I are about
We
to
were
become
exciting, weren't we? It was fun. It's the start of something, Chris. I know it is.
one. Yeah, we had fun, but it's not the start of anything. It was a nice memory. Let's just leave it at that.
But I can't. I want to spend time with you. Lots and lots of time.
Not possible.
Everything's possible if you want it badly enough.
Felicity, I'm on duty here. If you don't have a medical reason to see me, you're going to have to leave.
All right. But I'll see you soon. And you'll change your mind. I know you will.
Hey, Sam, have you heard the news? That man, Declan, he's bought the gym. Goes from part-time employee to boss, just like that.
Really? Great.
I thought you'd be pleased.
What do you think of him, Jen?
I think he's really nice. But I mean, after Frank, anybody had been there.
Gina! Sam?
Mr. Kennedy.
Declan, do you mind if I join you?
Help yourself.
Short black, no sugar, and water.
Spot on, Gina, spot on.
Hey, listen, about last night, I'm really sorry, eh? Steve's not usually like that.
No, I'm sorry you're embarrassed. Steve and I have a little sorting out to do.
Still, I hate to see families split up. I wish there was something I could do to help.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, meet Declan. He's the owner of the gym. Neat, eh?
It's what?
Terrific, isn't it? We're getting along so well.
Yeah, I doubt it. Steve, at least we can discuss it like reasonable human beings. I know we've had our differences, mate, but I'm still your father.
You gave up the right to be a parent a long time ago.
Fair enough, okay. I just want you to know that if you change your mind, I'm there for you.
I don't want you anywhere near me. I don't want you talking to my friends. I don't want you coming around in my house. I don't want you where I work. I don't want you anywhere in my life. The best thing for you to do is to go back where you belong. Go back to jail.
Marge. It was nice of you to offer your spare room for Stuart for his painting. Oh, no problem, but it's not really necessary.
Honestly, Marge, I'm quite happy for him to use the room. It's only for a couple of days.
He does seem to be taking this painting business terribly seriously.
Certainly does. It's good to see him happy again.
Yes. But, not a real job, is it? I mean, just a hobby. Because I wouldn't want him getting any fancy ideas about becoming an artist. That won't put food on his plate.
You never know. He may have a buyer for one of his paintings already.
Oh, who?
Alex McKenna. She's taking quite a keen interest.
Just a minute. You've got to use your ID card if you want to leave the building.
I'll only be gone 5 minutes.
It doesn't matter. I've got to keep track of you. Otherwise, there'll be discrepancies on your timesheet.
No, there won't. I'm taking a perfectly legal 15-minute break, and Clever Trevor and his little machine can like it or lump it.
Goodness, I hope we're not going to have a revolution on our hands.
Back on an even keel, are we?
Okay, don't rub it in. I know I was a bit over the top.
A bit. Melanie did a great job last night. A cool performance under pressure. She was a joy to watch. You know, it's curious how sharing a stressful experience with someone somehow makes you feel closer.
Don't rub it in, Guy. You got a life of your own? Stay out of mine.
Well, if you don't want your toes trodden on, stop putting your foot in it.
Listen, little brother, let's get something straight. Keep away from Melanie, right? And if you find that difficult, just remind yourself that you're supposed to have made some kind of commitment to Meredith.
Commitment? Oh, you have got a nerve. Still, I take your point. I certainly wouldn't want to see Meredith hurt or distraught like, say, Felicity.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sure she'll get over it. Though you wouldn't have thought so from what she said yesterday. Maybe she needs a woman's gentle understanding. Do you think I should mention it to Melanie?
Stewie, you've got a visitor.
Mrs. McKenna.
Hello, Stuart. I just popped over to see how the portfolio's going.
Well, it's not quite ready, but I've been working day and night.
Wonderful. I can't wait to see what you've been doing.
Yeah, come on, Stewie, give us a look.
No, it's not finished. I'll be ready by tomorrow, though.
Good. I'm impressed at your enthusiasm. You have a very rare quality for one so young.
Huh?
Passion.
Hiya, Sam. The receptionist said I could find you here. I wanted to talk to you about Steve.
Shoot.
You known him long?
A fair while. We've been flirting together for the last couple of years.
Good mates.
Best of friends.
Well, I want to get closer to him, but I guess no one's proud of having someone in the family who's been to jail, especially if it's your father. Nah, I don't blame him.
Was it so terrible what you did? I mean, I don't mean to be rude. I know it's none of my business.
No big secret. A few years back, I had one or two businesses going. Fundraising was one of them, for charity. And I really cared about that one. Wanted to give it my best shot. So I invested the funds. You know, I was going to make a killing, pour the money back in, but the investment turned out to be a dog, and I got done for fraud.
You didn't make anything for yourself?
Not a cent. When, if things had been different, I would have got a good dividend, repaid the fund. I would have been a hero. Not that I cared about that either. I just wanted to do something for charity, you know? So, okay, I was a bit naive. But bigger blokes than me made the same mistake at the time. Only thing is they didn't get done.
You must be pretty bitter about that.
Nah, not really. You got a lot of time on your hands in jail, mate. It's not a bad place to take a long, hard look at yourself and see what your life amounts to. I decided I want to make a whole new start. I wanted to heal things for my family. You know, reconciliation.
Yeah. Well, listen, mate, if there's anything I can do to help you, just say the word.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks.
Ta-da! Hey. Oh, are you finished? Hey, do you want to go across the road for a cup of coffee?
My shop.
You'll be better off going to the staff room.
What do you mean?
Then you won't have to use your ID card.
Do you mean we have to clock out to go and get coffee?
Absolutely.
Oh, well, I guess it makes some sense, you know. After the bomb scare and everything, they want to check on who's coming and going. Hey, there must be big money in security, huh?
Ah, but see, it's not just security. Kirsty let the cat out of the bag. She said that every time you put your card through that dinky little machine, they can check it against your timesheet. One of Jenny's bright ideas, I bet.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
Tell me about it. I mean, if you're a few minutes late from a break, then they'll dock your pay.
They can't do that, Jackie.
Oh, get with the program, Steve. I mean, they know where we are before we get there. We're not people anymore. We're just magnetic stripes on a plastic card.
That's totalitarianism. Look, when we're on a break, we're still working, aren't we? We're talking about work. We're thinking about work.
It doesn't mean a thing.
What about all those extra 5 minutes at the end of shifts and stuff like that?
What about them?
I can't believe it. They wouldn't, would they? They would. Yeah.
I'd like to see Dr. McKenna, please.
Yes. Yes, Mrs. McKenna's here. Is Dr. McKenna free? Thank you. Fine, go on.
Thank you.
Hey, I've got this great idea for fundraising for Josh.
Oh, spit it out then.
A bed push. Tomorrow. I've still got to ask Dr. McKenna, but Daryl reckons we'll get heaps of money from it. What do you think?
That sounds a wonderful idea. If I can be of any help.
Hey, Kirsty, do you want to get on the end of a bucket?
How about I stay here and cover reception so Marge can go?
Good idea. No, I thought we'd start here outside the clinic.
Okay, Mrs. Daniel, we should have you back on the bowling green in no time, just to keep the pressure off that knee.
Thank you. We have to talk.
Not now and not here.
Right here and right now.
I have patients waiting for me, Phyllis.
So they're going to have to wait a bit longer, aren't they?
There's nothing to talk about.
There's lots to talk about. Don't try to fob me off, Chris. It won't work. You don't sleep with someone and then try to pretend they don't exist.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.